I like to take you guys along on every single thing that I do. Headed in to get a haircut now. Check it now. It's gonna look the same length on top, but I'm gonna trim the sides up. Got to get ready for the Arnold's coming up. Got to look fresh and clean, and I hate when the sides get too long. And now we're done. So you see the sides are a little shorter. Get like a 3 on the sides, and the top I would keep long. It doesn't look like what it's the end product will look like because there's nothing in it right now because I got to go home and go to the gym, and there's always like this little hair molecules, follicles, whatever. But headed home now. Go to the gym. It's gonna be a good time. Haircuts with Maxx. When you get a haircut, like you feel good. So I enjoy getting. I've been through the days where I, shave my head on my front porch for like a couple years, and it was for free, and that's great. But especially when I started working, I thought it was a little more professional and to keep, you don't have to grow your hair out to be professional at all. But I think that having like a hairstyle, if you can have a hairstyle, it really changes your appearance, and I like it. So that's why I do it. And I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep growing it out. Let it just do a thing. I don't want to get like a pump or whatever. I want to keep this like going back to the side. I don't know. Do you guys ever have those days where you're like, whatever I'm gonna do in the gym today, I'm gonna dominate it? That's the attitude you should have all the time, but unfortunately you can't have it all the time. But this time, I got it. Got some heavy, exciting things to lift, picking things up off the ground, putting them back down. My favorite exercise. Here we go, back in the gym with Chewning and friends. Let's do it. What's up, my YouTube friends and family? Got some really exciting deadlift footage for you here, and I wanted to talk about some things that I'm doing differently, some new things. One thing that I wouldn't say is too different is I've always preached this, again, no matter if it's 135 or 500, you should rip it off of the floor. And I really tried to show y'all clips of me kind of getting amped up. And no matter the weight, especially in deadlifts, I think that you should approach every single set when you're, I guess in general, if you're doing rep work or working up to a maximum effort, but especially when you're working up to a heavy 1 rep max, to keep the same intensity levels throughout your entire lift. So if you're doing 225 or you're doing 500, you should really, I guess you could say act as if each one is a PR, but I think having that mindset is fantastic because it'll keep your intensity up, keep your motivation up, instead of like, okay, I'm warming up, oh, now I gotta get amped up for my 500 plus pulls. No, I go in there, this 315, I'm putting chalk on. Do I need chalk? No, but I keep that mindset, keep that energy going. So the 3-inch block, you've seen me do 6-inch block pulls on this channel. This is the first time I've ever done 3 inches. Basically, we're getting closer to the floor, so 3 inches, I'd say, would be about half as difficult, or half more difficult as a 6-inch block pull because you have to pull it 3 extra inches compared to the 6, obviously. No Drake reference right there. And, it's getting you in preparation to pull heavy off of the floor. So eventually you could even, people do 2-inch block pulls. People do 1-inch block pulls. And you may think, well, if you're doing 1 inch on the block, just go ahead and pull it off the floor. Again, programming is there to program your progress. It's to get you stronger. It's so overall get you stronger. Follow the program, and I promise you will succeed if you got everything in mind. Something that I was doing a little bit different was lowering the amount of reps that I did and the weight that I was jumping. Normally I would jump from like 455 to 500 and then maybe like 520 and then go up to like 555, but I did a lot bigger jumps because when you do PRs, it's pretty difficult to kind of gauge what your strength's going to be at. So whatever your goal is, you don't want to waste too much strength getting up to that. Right here you see 545 pounds flying up. Again, keeping that energy level high in the gym because my goal was to get up to around 600 pounds. I'll let you see what I pull raw, of course. But, from 545 pounds, I decided to jump up to 585. And really, I was kind of, I was sitting there for a while and I was like, 545, maybe I'll jump up to 565. But again, when you're doing PRs, it's tricky because you don't want to do too much weight and then that will mess you up and you'll use too much energy for the maximum effort pull, but you don't want to do too less and then make the jumps too big. So it's definitely a learning curve. 585 pounds right here, went up very smooth, I'm satisfied with it, and you know, basically the 585 was the judge of how much I wanted to do. I thought about doing 600 pounds, but right here, I decided to do 610 pounds because, again, I felt that I could do it. If I put 600 and pulled that, I'd probably regret not going a little heavier. So enjoy this clip. I hope you like it. Here you go. 610 pounds. That, honestly, I'm like proud of myself. I'm definitely getting stronger with this bulk. Maybe the bulk's helping, the program helping, everything around it, keep my motivation levels high. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my energy for deadlifts have usually been kind of down in the dumps, especially when I rip my hand open like that. I ripped it open even more on using straps, but on this set, what I did is I actually realized I'm only using my fingers to hold the bar. Before, I was using the straps to wrap it all the way around, and I was still having my palm against the straps, thus ripping it. But as you see, thumbs up, we're good to go. Rest of the workout is just gonna be some accessory stuff, just some front squats and some glute ham raises and some pull-ups. I basically do pull-ups on all my workouts, but I wanted to tell you guys that you should try new things. I know in my last video I said, you know, try new things. As you get along in your lifting career, you will find what works and what doesn't work. But PRing is a tricky beast, guys, because, you know, you generally have a mindset. You don't go in to do PRs and you're like, I have no idea what I'm gonna hit. Could I hit 550? Could I hit 650? Generally, you have a, I'd say within a 15 to 30 pound range of what you know you're gonna hit. So if you're like, I'm thinking 600, more than likely you'll be maybe 15 pounds below that, 15 pounds above that. But, you know, gauge what your strength's at, gauge your energy levels, go in there with that intensity. Don't be afraid to try new things. In this instance, it was jumping higher in weight than I normally am used to, and it worked out for me. And now I'll probably use that throughout my lifting career, not be afraid to jump up so much weight, and know that I have that strength. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. Finish out with a nice little limbo for you guys. You know, I really think that I'd be an excellent limboer. Look at that. I could go way lower than that. Thanks, guys. I'm satisfied with how that went in the gym. Woo! So, all done with the gym. You know, I brought this DSLR because I knew I was going to film some heavy deadlifts, so I'm by myself, especially filming deadlifts, I need to bring the DSLR. But I'm lucky Maxx, not to confuse the Lucky Charms. I'm lucky that I brought my little vlogging camera because when I went to film the first clip, I realized that I forgot the memory card in this. I would have been pretty pissed if I had, because I would have gone home. There ain't no way I'm PRing. Ain't no way I'm PRing and not filming it. And I don't have a little baby tripod for my vlogging camera. Does this coral or red make me look more jacked? Huh? You tell me. You know, this coral is like my favorite shirt. This is like the original sample shirt that I had. I've had this shirt for so long. A lot of memories in this shirt. I love when you have something and then you create memories with it. Memories. So I want to talk about my hand, how I rip it open. I know you guys are all so tired of that because me ripping my hand open affects your day. I'm sorry. So what I have here that I've been using, or I need to use more, is called Bag Balm. Check it out here. And what it actually is for is cow udders. I think they put it on there. That's what it looks like. And supposedly this is supposed to help, you know, heal. But it actually gets really, really messy, so I can only put a little bit on at a time. And for something like this, I really want to use like Neosporin, clean it out, and hydrogen peroxide to clean it. I deadlift, I rip it, I deadlift, I rip it. It's a vicious cycle. Some people also ask me if like I get tired of filming in the gym or filming in the gym messes up my lifts. I've been filming in the gym for so long that it really doesn't bother me anymore. Like I'm used to setting it up and I'm getting better at it where I can like set the camera up in the time it takes me to prepare for the next set. How are you liking these jump cuts? Is this cool? Is it cool? I think there was a girl that met me that said to get mad that my cabinets are always open. So that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you enjoyed the big pulls. And just to give you a little sneak peek, Thursday's video is actually going to be another day in the life, but Saturday day in the life. A lot of y'all requested that and a lot of y'all liked it. So probably a little less lifting footage on Thursday. Just give me a little heads up. Sometimes I like to let you in on what the videos are gonna be. Sometimes surprise, sometimes I'll let you know, but it's gonna be a great time. I try to make my videos as entertaining as possible. Sometimes I fail. Sometimes I succeed. Okay, I'm hungry. See you later. Thank you. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, if you liked the PR. 610 pounds off 3-inch blocks. We're getting stronger. I think so. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of those jump cuts. See ya!